They don't care as long as you're a strong worker, you do what you're told and you get it done as soon as possible.
I love it.
Well, that was dreadful. That was the worst test I think I've taken, other than my first business law class, where I got like a 60 maybe on my midterm. And so, yeah, that was the worst test I've taken since then, probably, if not worse than that. Luckily, she sounds like it's gonna great. She's gonna curve them, and hopefully that's what happens, because that was dreadful. But now it's time to run some errands, and hopefully I can get some classes taken care of for transfer stuff, because if I don't, then I have to take second semester freshman English again, even though I've already taken 6 English classes. So alright, second class today is about to start. I'm about to head into this building right here, which is awesome. And then got some info to share with you guys. But first, look at all the potentials. So earlier today, I saw a post on one of the Disney college program groups that ended up saying, hey, I'm wanting to get into YouTube videos, can someone help me when we get down to Orlando? And so of course I said, yeah, I can help, that's not a big deal. But before that, people had been saying, yeah, I'm a film student, I can definitely help you. The girl that ended up posting said that she wanted to do vlogs. And so I was like, yeah, sure, I can help. And there were a couple comments beforehand saying that they were film students. And I didn't think anything of it, and I just said, yeah, I'm not a film student. I didn't really think that I needed it myself, but I can still help. When I said that, someone said, well, honestly, like, I still think that going to film school is great, and it looks great for an application to be on a set. And I told her I had done some stuff in film before, and literally what I was told by producers was that they don't really care that much about what degree you got, whatever you have. They don't care as long as you're a strong worker, you do what you're told, and you get it done as soon as possible. And I said that, and apparently they took it the wrong way, and they thought that I was just bashing film school. Which, I mean, I wasn't, but I do have an opinion on film school. And that opinion, like, I know it doesn't look great right now, but it can look a lot better, trust me. I'll show you in the future, don't worry. But honestly, I think film school is a little bit of a waste of money, in my opinion. In my situation, it's a waste of money. In other people's situations, it might not be a waste of money, but to me, it kind of is. I mean, in all honesty, I'm looking at what? If I'm going to go to film school, it's going to cost me at least 50 grand. And that's 50 grand that I can go and get a business degree with, or I can get a business degree for cheaper, know the entire financial side of a production company, know all of that, and then I can look at all the information on actually learning film on the internet. Because you can pretty much do that with anything you want nowadays. But I ended up saying that, and I said, in my opinion, in my situation, it was a waste of money. And so someone ended up bashing me for saying, how dare you say that all of these people are wasting their money because they have to take out student loans for all this stuff. That's such an insult to them. And I just said, yeah, I mean, honestly, it's a waste of money in my situation because I know that what I will do, I won't need a film degree. And the thing is, there's a couple of reasons why I don't like film degrees. One, you can take the money that you're actually going to put into the film degree and you can do exactly what you would be doing while taking your film degree, which is make movies. You can go out and you can make a short film. All you need is a camera, a DSLR, a microphone, and a couple friends and a story, and you can make a movie. Honestly, you can use all of that money to create a great movie, especially a great low-budget movie. And since you're a film student, or you want to go into film, you already know a solid amount about film. So why do you care about learning that much into film? Point two, who is a professor to tell you what makes a movie great? Who is a professor to tell you that? If a professor tells you this is how you make a good movie, they're wrong. They don't know. That's why you have box office flops. That's why you have huge success stories at the box office where it was a movie no one ever heard of until it came out. No one knows how to make a movie successful. People say that they know how to make a good movie, but it still might not be successful. That, and who is someone at a university to tell you whether or not you can be creative? If they tell you something is innovative, it's not innovative anymore. If they're saying it's innovative, it's no longer innovative. If you do it without seeing anyone ever do it before and you just think it looks good, that is true innovation. If you go out and you have a guerrilla style film and your professor doesn't like that, your professor in film school might give you a D or might fail you in the course because you ended up shooting something in a different style than they liked. Which you shouldn't have to be drawn back by one style your professor likes. You should actually be able to go and explore every single different type of film you want. You should be able to be creative however you want, not how someone tells you to be creative, because that's when you're no longer creative. So why the heck do you take orders from people on how to be creative? That's my spiel on film school. I think that I could invest that money differently and end up just better off in my life. I'm not trying to bash the kids that do like film school, but I just don't see a point in it. I mean, honestly, the best part about film school, you're making student films, which that's the most important thing on your resume, which is experience. And if you don't have experience but you have a film degree, no one's going to hire you. If you have a lot of experience but no film degree, people are going to be lining up at your door as long as they like what you've been putting out. Someone said to me in the Facebook page, do you really think that they'll pick someone on YouTube that's been doing film for a while over someone that has a film degree? I think not. And to go off of that, I would much rather pick a guy like Casey Neistat to promote my product or to go out and to make a movie for me rather than someone that's fresh out of film school with a decent amount of experience. I'd much rather pick a guy like Casey Neistat because not only is he proven in the industry, he has a large following, which means name recognition, and he knows how to work a budget. You are fresh, you've never used a budget before, and you don't know how to work with it. So why would I risk my money in your hands rather than someone who didn't go to film school, who just enjoys film that much to where they wanted to make it a career that bad without film school, and they do it in their own style, which is recognizable, and you have name recognition? I would never hire someone that went to film school if I could just keep getting people like that. There's no way. I would constantly go with YouTubers that have large followings because that means that you've got an audience for that movie or that short film or that commercial or whatever. I would automatically go with that. I would never go with someone that's fresh out of film school. You don't have to go to film school to be a great director. Some Some great directors do, but there are a lot more filmmakers out there that didn't go to film school, and I would be willing to bet that there's a lot of bad filmmakers that went to film school. So just because one person did this and one person did that doesn't mean that you have to do that exact same thing. I think that my creative talents would be bad in film school, and so I want to do the learning on my own. But anyway, I don't know. If you want to go to film school, that's great. I'm not going to because I don't think it's necessary. And that's pretty much what I wanted to rant about today. Someone ended up talking about that, and I just wanted to explain what I thought about it. And I do make some good points, and they make some good points. So, I mean, it really just comes down to what you want to do. If you want to be innovative and you want to be creative, I would say don't go to film school, because they're going to teach you a certain way to do it, and you're going to be locked down by that filmmaking style. You can go out and you can learn by trial and error. If something doesn't work, then you don't have to do it again, and you didn't waste any money doing it. But if something works and no one's ever done it before, you would have never known about it if you went to film school. So why let someone else tell you how to be creative?